Good morning. As we all know, this is my weekly update. We cover some of the stories that we initially covered during the course of the week, um, coming primarily out of Jamaica. And then we also talk about upcoming shows on this weekend. We're one of the only few platforms that do at least 5 to 6 shows within the space of 2 days every weekend. Good morning to you all. Um, I'm pretty sure you guys know about the death of the legendary remaining founding member of the Wailers, Bob Marley and the Wailers. We lost Bunny Wailer earlier this week. Um, he was 73 years old. He had been hospitalized with a stroke back in July. If I'm not mistaken, his wife is still missing to date, and currently he's passed on. So we've lost yet another legend on the hills of Roy, Ivan Sterling, Butch Stewart this year. So that's one more legend that we have to add to our losses as this year begun. As far as COVID cases go in Jamaica, currently right now confirmed there's 22,265 confirmed. There's 409 deaths and 13,165 people have recovered. As a result of the numbers steadily going up, there's been a change as of the 4th, if I'm not mistaken, for anybody going to Jamaica. They're still accepting positive tests for you to enter the country, but um, opposed to the 10-day limit that you had to get the test done, it's now 3. So you have to, it's the same thing when you're coming back. You only have 3 days to present a test. So you have to get that test done and travel within 3 days of having those positive results. Um, it's like no end in sight with this thing. Um, while we're on the heels of, medical, the medical aspect of things, the young lady, Jalissa, who was taken to the hospital earlier this week by her mother and refused treatment in the midst of her having an asthma attack. Um, there's some action being taken, from what I understand, to combat future things like this happening, and hopefully, that takes place, because that's just not the way you go about things. If somebody comes to the hospital, then more than likely they require treatment, and regardless if they're beds or not, they should at least be examined before being turned away. I heard Foota Ipe say on his platform that Jamaica should have cameras at every entrance of the hospital. You know, that's something that should be addressed. So when people lay allegations against the hospital, they can you know refute them, or they either take accountability for their actions. Um, Another story, the news from a medical standpoint, Chromatic is actually the one part of the chromatic sound system that Popcorn had brought to popularity. He's been lost his battle with a long time ailment that he had. If I'm not mistaken, he's already been buried. because as a result of the COVID after I believe the 8th of this month, or it might even be the 4th, there will be no more funerals in Jamaica. Gonna give you a little small excerpt of Nico's partner, giving us an update in regards to and confirming his death actually.
Going through. I'm a total mess. So I don't even know if this one will make it either. This is to confirm that yes, Nico did pass away yesterday at 4:36. I can't answer everybody. Like I can't even answer my phone. I can't wrap my head around it yet. It's still fresh. It's still unreal. And like I just trying to be there for our daughter. Trying to be the best mommy. And I don't even know what else to say, but yes, Nico passed away yesterday at the university.
That was the voice of Kimberly Miles. That's the girlfriend of Nico Chromatic, of the Chromatic sound system that Popcorn had brought to popularity a couple of years ago. He's passed away after a long time illness. And if I'm not mistaken, he's already been buried. Another story in the news is two people have been caught in very compromising positions, and it's become newsworthy. Two viral videos have been released this week. One of the very popular inventor of the flary dance, which is a part of the Ravers crew, Ding Dong crew, Silent Ravers, was on a phone conversation with a guy named Little Kev, and Little Kev kind of baited him into a conversation where it ended up that they got on a video chat and he was showing himself to this person. Not sure if he knew that it was a man or whatever, but I find it very hard to believe that somebody could just come on the phone and or come online and bait you into actually showing them your body parts, and it's not even necessarily like your front end but your back end. And Jamaicans, they kind of don't take too lightly to those situations. And it became a viral story. Little Kev is of the alternative lifestyle, um and he basically went public with Nico in a compromising position on this video. And it basically, Ding Dong was on an interview with Foota Hype the said week, and Foota Hype kind of drew out Ding Dong in regards to the matter, and Ding Dong basically denounced Silent Ravers, who, like I said, is the inventor of the flary dance, from the Ravers crew. In rebuttal, Silent Ravers came out and basically said nobody ever notified him that he was no longer a part of Ravers. He basically said that he did not know that the person that he was talking to was a man. I'm not at, liberty to judge anybody and their sexuality. At the end of the day, a theme thing, but it's a very unfortunate situation, when you live in a society that, is not too kind to an alternative lifestyle. Another person in the news that was caught in a very compromising position was a constable who now I'm being told is on suicide watch. Um, he was caught in a very compromising position while he was on duty in uniform, being recorded by such female. I don't know if she leaked the video, but he was administering oral sex to the female, and the video came to light, and he's currently being disciplined on leave from his job. And like I said, I'm being told that he's on suicide watch at the moment because of all of the controversy surrounding the situation. Not only was he a police officer, a civil servant, um, being caught in that compromising position while he was in uniform, while he was on duty, but he's also a married man who is an upstanding member of his church. So I would probably think that that would lead to some pressure for him to be in the position that he's in right now, under a lot of stress, under a lot of duress, knowing that his livelihood may be on the line, his marriage may be on the line, his reputation in the church and just within the community may be on the line because of a foolish, ill-advised act on his part. So yeah, those are the stories that are in the news that I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about. This is beyond the news, presented by Overall Settings, where we talk about what transpired over the week, and mostly coming, like I said, primarily coming out of Jamaica. And then we also talk about the podcast. So this week, we have the pleasure of having with us, first up, this Saturday at 7 p.m., a gentleman out of Washington, D.C., an upcoming dancehall artist by the name of Sean Ice. He'll be on the platform, fresh off of a performance with, if I'm not mistaken, I Acted and somebody else. He's a decorated artist on the rise right now, brought to us by the same people that bought us, Shined, Bada General, that's the Flair agency, and I'm saying wicked booking agency, PR, them definitely they're on top of them game. Big up Flair Lindsay, like I said, they bought us Shinehead, Edley Shine, Bada General, Mr. Easy, just to name a few, and then now, we have Sean Ice on the platform, first up this Saturday at 7 o'clock. Right after, John's Kitchen, another booking agent, PR service that we're working with. Big up John Kitchen anyway, you stand up right now. He brought us the likes of Aya Heights, Jackian, big up Miss Daisy as well, for providing us with those caliber artists. And now they bring to us a veteran by the name of Anthony Malvo. I'm pretty sure, if you have been a dancehall fan over the years, if you don't directly know of Anthony Malvo, he was one of those singers running neck and neck with Pinchers and Sanchez and all of the above, the Wayne Wonders of the world and such, Pliers and the whole of them, and he's still around doing his thing. He'll be on the platform at 8:45 tomorrow. Also, we have coming, matter of fact, before we even jump into Sunday, it's going to be all about the return of the After Dark series. We had some restructuring that we had to do, certain things that we had to tweak and, kind of put on a level so we could present a show that wasn't as offensive to people, but at the same time be cutting edge and allow us to cover many aspects of the spectrum, you know, opposed to just giving you guys artists or giving you guys one particular thing overall, you know, because overall settings is what it's about. So we return with the likes of Lavardes, aka Gabriel, a big artist from back in the 90s, will be over giving his 2 cents on this week's topic. We also have a local real estate agent and, you know, a dancehall fan from Philly. That would be Jamie, you know, is going to be coming over to the platform. Jamie Moss actually was her topic. And the topic is Rich and Switch. Have you ever been in a situation where when somebody's down, they want to build with you, but once they build to a point where they feel like they no longer need you, they no longer want to chill with you? Rich or Switch is the topic on After Dark. It will be myself, Mickey Settings, Merm Settings, streaming all the way from Jamaica, and also Lee Settings. And then transpired just now. Yeah, and then right after that now, come Sunday, we have a young lady who puts me in the mind of coffee. Brought to us by Bangology Records. Jordan will be over on the platform at 7 o'clock. Talking about, you know, future aspirations, past, and, you know, an upcoming artist, bad like Yas, trust me. She put me in the mind of coffee as me to tell them, you know, she'll be there at 7. And then closing out the weekend, one part of Scare Them crew, the man himself, Nitty Kochi, will be on the platform at 8:45. I want to thank you guys. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, please do so. If you haven't joined the page, please do so. Share this. Respect in every aspect to you guys. And this has been Beyond the News, Overall Settings, the podcast that differs updates. And I want to say big respect to the upcoming birthday of one of our own, Counselor King, Counselor Settings. One big up yourself.